It's Trash Collection Tuesday. This is when we put our bins out, and I'm quite cranky this morning because there have been a couple recent Tuesdays in which our totally incompetent HOA has scheduled major landscaping projects on the same day as trash collection. So basically, sorry, it's hard for me to walk, you guys. I got like giant ass fucking trucks, and and they're they're gonna be operating around the pool and some of the neighboring areas, while we have like something like six different trucks that roll in. And I already saw how it worked out for one of the trucks. One of the trucks was had to do like a 3 point turn to get in, and that guy seems like he's new or drunk or something every time he rolls in anyway. Because like every time he picks up the bins, they end up really lopsided. Like he doesn't have it down. You know what I mean? Okay, so foodies. Chantel's been doing a lot of live streaming, right? So let's take out some more trash, right? My understanding, because apparently this just happened this morning, and the only thing I've seen on it is from Gorlick Bread. So I don't have a great summary of it yet. But she has apparently threatened to knock some teeth out of FFG. Obviously, a violation of the terms of service. So it's apparently towards the end of the live stream if you do want to report it, but I don't have a timestamp on that. However, if you want to look at Pulpy Syntax, who he's from Australia, so he airs like in the middle of the night. He did timestamp a couple of her other terms of service breaks in the live stream she did yesterday, where she was also threatening violence against Frenchie. So if you want to pick up those timestamps from Pulpy's, I think it's about an hour, maybe slightly longer than that, because he was kind of in a rush this morning. But he did timestamp the moments that she made physical threats against Frenchie. And she apparently did it again this morning and threatened to knock some teeth out of her. And um, I don't, I don't know, like what she's thinking. Is she trying to get her channel deleted? Is that the goal here? Is there some deeper like mental thing going on where she's mad at Salah or something and doesn't want to earn money anymore? She wants him to be wholly responsible for her or something, because that's where it's going to land, right? That's where it's going to land. And she clearly doesn't care about her health. She's definitely eating more rice and more bread than she should. And trying to say that because she's on medication now, it's all good. She can control her blood sugar and still overeat. I don't think that's how it works. I think that it's a combination of the two things, that you have to eat in moderation and take your medication. Like, for instance, I have high blood pressure. However, I've had various blood issues in the last 8 months, about 8 months, right? So I was scoring pretty high on blood pressure, and I had to be careful about my sodium intake. Then, all of a sudden, I had really low blood pressure, and it turned out that I had low potassium. And that kind of just came out of nowhere, and it put me in the hospital. We had to completely regroup. So my doctor took me off my blood pressure medicine because that didn't work for me anymore, right? Because um, if I am taking the potassium supplement on top of eating high potassium foods, that's going to raise my blood pressure anyway, right? And so if I like trying to figure out the balance there is trying to figure out the balance there is not great. This is why she kept drinking orange juice, you guys, because my doctor kept telling me to drink orange juice, but it's too acidic for me. It makes me throw up. So that's also why I got prescribed a medication to curb throwing up. Like, take this medication, it'll stop you from throwing up. Okay, but like literally, orange juice does not work for me. Um, I've tried the juices. They are too acidic. I've done like blood pressure. I'm sorry, like pineapple juice and grapefruit juice and orange juice, and it's all too acidic for me to do on a regular basis. So that's really hard for me. And like also because this has been going on for so long, I have to retrain my brain to actually eat. I've lost a lot of weight, and I'm trying to, forcefully make sure I eat regular meals throughout the day because um, otherwise I could end up in the hospital again on a potassium drip or worse, right? Chantel doesn't care. She knows what her problems are, and she doesn't care. She's much more concerned with acting like a junior high kid who wants, like, meet me outside. Catch me outside. Right? You want to do like a schoolyard bully fight? You're going to punch some teeth out of FFG for real? Why? You're grown women. Why would you be speaking of violence on your live stream? Why are you eating excessive amounts of food on your live streams and videos? Like, are you that stupid that you have no way of coming up with any other content that will attract viewers. For real? It's all about just, I'm gonna get in fights. I'm gonna get in fights with people. Why? You're not fucking 12, Chantal. I'm sure somebody's gonna timestamp when that happened. I'm not gonna look at it. I've already taken a look at your channel and seen that you put two different things up. I don't fucking care. I'm not gonna click on that because it's all clickbait bullshit, and I don't have time for that nonsense. I will wait for the React channels to summarize it for me. Because your junior high bullshit is not worth my time. Not worth my time. The cloud cover is about to burn off here in California. It's close to noon right now. I think it is noon, roughly. And I've been hearing a lot of people speak downstairs. I think that they realized that they made a scheduling error. Because the email we got said that they were going to start doing this tomorrow, not today. And the reason you don't want to start on a Tuesday is we get 6 trash trucks roll through here, and you put a bunch of other giant ass trucks in here, it makes it difficult for them to perform their jobs, right? So, I mean, I've already had conversations with the HOA about this. I'm like, you literally have 4 other days of the week to schedule these services. Why would you pick Tuesday? Why in the world would you pick Tuesday? Absolute nonsense. So, so we got that going on. I don't know what's going on with Eugenia Cooney, and I know that she is probably at risk of having some consequences at TikTok again because she wore some like V-neck type of top, and you can see the ribs all the way up to her collarbone. She's definitely playing up to some sort of fetish crowd. And it's sad. It's gross to look at. But I'm not covering her material right now. I know I've probably lost some followers for that because y'all came on board when I was doing the Eugenia Reacts, but um, she actually, in my opinion, is grosser to watch than Chantal. And then Amber Lynn is like out there doing like her cancer scare, right? I don't know. It might be cancer. I can't fit in the CT scanner though, so I don't know really what is going on. Um, but technically, I filmed this like a week or so ago, and I've already had the test results, and I'm just like putting you on a cliffhanger to let you know one way or the other if it's kidney stones or cancer or something entirely different, right? These women are so goddamn dramatic. I can't, you guys. They're so over the top dramatic with their bullshit that it's like, are you for real? Like, why? I stopped watching Ambi other than like maybe like once a week a while ago because her shit is pretty bad. Like it's going to the casino and going to bingo, and she doesn't do anything for herself, you know? She's relying entirely on her mom. But she's also verbally abusive to her mom on her videos. And she apparently can't get her shit together so that she can actually have her own independent life, right? Why? 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 See, this is the second truck that's about to come in. It's on the other neighborhood right now, but that one's about to roll into the neighborhood too, and they still have these giant ass trucks parked in front of my building, and they haven't started working because they're probably having conversations about their scheduling error, you know? It's got to be pretty expensive to shuffle large trucks around like that. It's kind of cool to watch when they do it, though. I might live stream it tomorrow when they do it, because I mean, they have a crane, but they also bring in these dudes that climb up the trees like rock climbers, and then they throw ropes across to each of the palms and swing their way across. It's really cool, actually, to watch it. But, you know, put some thought into it. Like, literally, if you know that there's going to be 6 trash trucks rolling into my neighborhood today, why would you schedule a huge ass landscaping project? You know, with large trucks that are going to block access for these other trucks to get through. Doesn't even make any sense. So apparently, Chantal does not realize that Kuwait is one of the top nations for slavery. Mm. She did not know that that was a statistic of that country. She should really do some fucking research on the country she's living in. That's amazing that she's like, I just, you know, I don't really like going to malls and stuff. That's all they have. What else you got? What else do you have? You're not going to go to the parks anymore because it's too fucking hot. It's like 118 degrees or something, right? You could go to a mall because it's air conditioned. You could go out and float around in the Persian Gulf. I mean, I don't know if they have like jellyfish and things that you need to be worried about, but you could do that. It doesn't look like there's any waves there. Looks pretty steady. You could talk to your building manager and get the mold removed from your community pool. I don't know what's going on down there. The trucks have just been sitting there for like an hour, not doing anything. So they gotta be like trying to figure out, do we just go ahead and do it, or do we come back tomorrow? I have no idea what they're doing down there. Okay, so anywho, she apparently has another live stream out. If I can maybe like barbecue chicken or Piggy, somebody else will summarize, like, grab some clips and summarize it, and I can go through and do a react to that. But I'm not gonna fucking click on her bullshit because clearly whoever is clicking on her bullshit right now should be reporting her to YouTube for violence, threatening violence, because that's what she's doing. So it apparently happened towards the end of the live stream. She threatens to knock some teeth out of FFG. I don't know what to tell you all. I don't know what's going on downstairs either. There's a lot of people kind of walking around and stuff, but nothing's getting done. All right. I'll check in later.